August 29th, HBO is bringing you the concert of 1999. For the Cher excitement, Cher energy, and Cher fun of it.
Don't you think they're carrying this Cher thing a little bit too far?
Come, share the moment. Cher live in concert at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Sunday, August 29th, only on HBO.
These are unbelievable. I mean, the quality, and they're heavy.
And Bob Mackie has done an amazing job.
She just wanted to look really interesting and exciting and fun, and she had a million ideas. I had to take what she said to me and sift it down and try to make it all work. She's very unique. She's the only one like her that we ever saw and will ever see again. Cher does like to get dressed up, and people expect her to do that now. She loves for people to look at her and go, oh, isn't that terrible? How could you do that? She's like the eternal adolescent that wants her mother to scold her and tell her she shouldn't do something, because that's when she'll do it.
When I talked to him about what I wanted for the opening, and he just was like, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? And I'd bring him pictures with women with horns.
We came up with this thing with the red hair and the cape and the bits and pieces. So it looks like the Crusades, it looks like Moroccan, it looks like Braveheart, it looks like everything.
He just kept drawing, and then finally he got it.
There's just a magical thing when you see somebody with that kind of star quality walk out all done up. I mean, the audience just screams and goes crazy, and that's what it's all about.
Cher live in concert at the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, HBO.
Like Tricky Dick, Cher was also a big name in the 60s and 70s, and now, decades later, she is celebrating the biggest selling album of her career. Tonight on NBC's Dateline, Cher takes Jane Pauley behind the scenes of her unbelievable concert tour.
This is my Braveheart meets Boadicea, who was a famous character in history of England during the time of the Romans.
I don't remember that part of Cher's career. I wasn't back.
Contrary to public opinion, I wasn't there then.
As Joan Rivers might say, just a simple girl with a dream. You can go backstage with the one and only Cher tonight on Dateline NBC.
TV, putting on wigs, putting on clothes, putting on this, that, and the other thing, you know. It's frantic.
But Cher wouldn't have it any other way.
If I came out in a dress and stood and just sang, I would bore myself to tears. I want to be in a show. I want to have fun.
Still, having fun doesn't mean losing sight of her commitment to her fans.
Our job that we have to do is go out and give these people a night that they're never going to forget.
Cher, live in concert at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, premieres August 29th, only on HBO.
It's not TV, it's HBO. And this is my natural red hair.
Today, in the hottest town, it's going to get even hotter.
It's a good thing I have my fans.
Cher live in concert at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Sunday, August 29th, only on HBO.
She was an icon during the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s.
She's just Cher. She's great. Real. Wild.
Unique.
Cher, baby, yeah!
She's the only woman in music history to have a top 10 single in 4 separate decades. Now, legendary pop superstar Cher brings her hit sold-out concert extravaganza to HBO on Sunday, August 29th from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas.
It's like a circus, a rock and roll circus. We call it Cirque du Soleil because it's like if I was an acrobat, if I was anything else, it would be my dream to work in Cirque du Soleil. I go through popular times and I go through unpopular times. Every time I'm going through a popular time, I'm reinvented, but it doesn't have too much to do with me because I haven't really changed that much. Different hair color, different clothing, but it's the same me. This just happened to be a really big year.
Cher had the biggest musical hit of her illustrious career with the phenomenal success of the album and single, Believe.
You just keep working and you keep going and you keep making product. You keep making pieces of art. And then people tell you if they like it or not. Do you believe in love after love after love after love after love? I can feel something inside me say. The dance anthem Believe was embraced by music fans around the world. It's Cher's biggest selling single ever, reaching #1 in over 20 countries, including 4 weeks at the top of the Hot 100 here in the States. We worked on Believe for a really long time. It was a completely different song. It went through a lot of changes, but once it was done, I just was so in love with it. It's great to have been doing this your whole life and then have this be the biggest song of your career. I didn't expect it. I'm thrilled to death, but I totally, it really came as a shock to me.
I love her costume.
She's got style.
She's a trendsetter.
In my change room, I have 2 straps that sometimes I have to hold on to because a lot of times if I didn't have those straps, I would just be totally knocked over because ripping off wigs, ripping off shoes, ripping off outfits, putting on wigs, putting on clothes, putting on this, that, and the other thing, It's frantic. I got to the show early and I got a chance to look at the audience and there were like these really old white-haired people there. And I thought, boy, what are they going to do? Are they going to really dig this? Or because we get pretty outside, and we're loud. And then you see these people carrying little children, like carryable children, like 2s and, that kind of thing. So I think it's great. I mean, it's totally, family entertainment.
There's no one in the whole world like Cher.
Fantastic.
I thought it was great.
Wonderful. She's gorgeous. She's fabulous.
The greatest.
Long live La Diva Cher.
Cher live in concert at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Sunday, August 29th at 9 p.m. only on HBO.